Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Sprayberry. I'm a senior at Woodland High School, and this is my International Skills Diploma Skill presentation. I currently plan to continue my education at Cornell University. High school has proven and fostered my multifaceted interests. These include math, Spanish, and art. I'm pursuing this diploma skill as it embodies who I am as a student. I'm someone who strives to appeal to the masses and loves to learn about different cultures. Throughout my high school career, I have taken many international focused courses, including all levels of Spanish, AP Human Geography, AP English Literature, AP European History, AP Macroeconomics, and AP World History. I have also participated in various extracurricular activities, including, but not limited to, a Governor's Honors Program as a Spanish major, Model UN, the Henry County World Language Fair, and La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica as the president. Additionally, I have given back to my community in the form of tutoring students and GHP candidates along with ESOL students, all of which have taught me the same lesson. Together, we are stronger. AP Human Geography was the first AP course that I ever took. It was essentially the study of people, how they move, why they move, and what they take with them. From the origins of soccer to the divisions in Romance languages, this course explored many facets. This was my introduction to a long string of AP classes and the foundation for an interest in global interactions. Every Friday, someone was assigned to present a current event. When discussing their event, there was always some personal bias involved. This was particularly interesting to me as it depicted what people bring to conversations and the importance of diversity. We were challenged to look through various lenses to make a complete picture. This allowed me to develop a global perspective that I have and will use whenever I am faced with an issue or a topic of discussion. It was also through this course that I was encouraged to join Model United Nations. Model UN is essentially a simulation of what occurs in the actual UN Assembly. I've represented the countries of Kenya, El Salvador, Peru, and Indonesia throughout my high school career. Peru and Indonesia were both Security Council nations. As a member of the Security Council, I was tasked with creating a resolution to a problem that had just occurred. The problems ranged from a president being kidnapped to the outbreak of a disease. As a body of the UN, we crafted solutions together. I found that when we each wrote an individual resolution, it was difficult to have everyone agree. Resolutions kept failing because we were all working separately instead of together. Communication was a key factor to ultimately resolving these problems and keeping peace. Nations would vote nay without proposing a new idea or explaining the perspective. Showcasing the importance of working together led to our success. As each person represents a different nation, hearing different sides is the only way to have a rounded global view. And this is the case in the workplace. Every person has a different background, and it's important to take into consideration that background when crafting solutions to problems. And this is something I took into account when I went to GHP. The summer of 2018 was a transformative one for me. I participated in the Governor's Honors Program as a Spanish major and a math minor. Although my coursework focused on Hispanic cultures, every weekend was spent alongside the other language majors. We did scavenger hunts in which each clue was written in a different language. We had to work together as a team to find the prize at the end, which was just as fun. We also had a world language debate in which we elected the president of the world language department, and each major elected a candidate for presidency. And ultimately, Montezuma, which was our candidate, won. Some of our other Saturday activities included an international food tasting, the Olympics, and cabaret. My experiences at GHP showed me the importance of working together. We were all there for a reason, and we all had a place there. No matter how smart we were coming in, there was much to be learned, as there always is. Working together and respecting the culture of others is a skill essential to a successful globalized workplace. Although my major was comprised of merely 15 students, we're all so diverse in both our makeup and thinking. It was a true learning experience like I never had before. Although we clashed in our debates about the role of technology and social media on mental health, it was never more important than our complementary characteristics. We all loved Spanish and were there to pursue a passion, a lesson that can be applied to any work field. I strive to share my experiences and lessons with other students. Tutoring students is always a rewarding experience. Knowledge is meant to be shared. It is powerful and can truly impact the life of another. When I was a GHP candidate, I appreciated the numerous upperclassmen who assisted me along my journey. I jumped at the opportunity to do the same for others. The ability to have conversations with students as a fellow student makes people more comfortable with the interview process. There is not as much pressure as there would be with an adult or teacher. And it was not only the candidates who learned from these sessions. They would ask intricate questions about grammatical structure and for vocabulary words that I was often unfamiliar with. We were able to learn from each other and learn together to help one another. I served as a companion and guide for them while they taught me to have confidence. I'm a shy person and sometimes that can deter me from voicing my opinion or answering a question. In these tutoring sessions, I am forced to share my knowledge with others. That is always a good thing. I was able to learn about a student's love for crocheting, and whenever I see her in the hallway, I know I have made a new friend. Communication is the way to networking and connections, and I have learned many tips and tricks regarding the interview process that will prove to be invaluable in a global workplace. Spanish is the subject and class that led me to pursue all these journeys. I took my first Spanish class in 8th grade and have continued ever since. From Rosetta Stone Awards, poetry and art competitions, immersion camp, and field trips to the Performing Arts Center, I took advantage of every opportunity presented to me. AP Spanish has been my favorite class. The tight-knit community we have formed allows for us to have intimate conversations and reflect in a comfortable setting. Spanish class is about more than simply learning the language. It's about experiencing the culture, seeking values, comparing lifestyles, and learning the nuances that exist in every country. This class taught me how to have fun and learn at the same time. I rekindled my love for art through this course. Art and culture go hand in hand, and there are many ways to paint a picture, make a hand turkey, or recite a poem. Our Spanish Honor Society motto really encompasses this idea of working together. It has been the string that weaves my journey together into one picture. Throughout this journey, I have made many friends, lasting memories, and learned many lessons applicable to many fields. I plan on majoring in computer science and possibly minoring in digital arts. Computer science is a global field. It has many applications from animation and software to programs. The future is technology, and computer science is a language that connects technology to people. In startups and in the workplace, I will use the skills I learned through my completion of this field. Computer science is a language, and it connects people. I've learned how to work alongside people who have differing opinions and to respect the cultural differences among humans. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to create this, a culmination of my work as a high school student. Because ultimately, together we are stronger. Thank you.